Hello, I'm Adrian, and welcome to Fight Scene Breakdown. Today we're taking a look at the quick fight Spider-Man has against a couple of thugs. Peter Parker is still getting used to being Spider-Man and his new suit, but he decides to stop some criminals from robbing a couple ATMs. This is a very quickly cut, tightly framed sequence, but I can't fault the editing pace too much in this instance, as we were probably dealing with a truncated fight that is likely a bit longer in the actual movie. That being said, each shot lasts just long enough for you to make out what's happening and not a millisecond more to not waste any precious trailer time. The shots themselves are fine though, and frame the action well, such as this one right here that clearly shows Spidey catching this criminal's reverse elbow and throwing him at his companion. During Captain America Civil War, Spider-Man relied heavily on his web shooters to do most of the fighting, but here we get to see a little more of what he's capable of in a hand-to-hand scenario. His first move is to disarm the thug with a shotgun, and he does this by yanking said weapon with a well-placed web, causing the butt of the gun to strike the man in his chin. As shown with the Winter Soldier, Spider-Man is quite talented in catching hits, and that's exactly what he does with Thug Thor. As he sees the incoming reverse elbow, he catches it and holds it in position, only to puppet him into launching a right cross towards Thug Hulk. Thug Iron Man is still not done and decides he'll take Spider-Man down from the ceiling with a series of punches. But as we all know, Spider-Man can dodge practically any hit due to his spider sense, something he easily does right here and decides to stop the criminal's fruitless combo with yet another punch catch, this time opting to throw him. Something we can take from this fight is that this new Spidey is very much a counter-based fighter. Unlike the trilogy Spider-Man, who never hesitated to wail on his enemies, this Spider-Man is a reactionary fighter. His only offensive attack was to disarm the first thug. He dealt with every other thug by avoiding their strike or literally catching it. Given that he never threw a punch in Civil War except to catch one, and has yet to throw one, this new Spider-Man is probably going to heavily rely on countering his enemies and using them to knock each other out. It'll be interesting to see how he will handle the Vulture given his militarized Green Goblin-like suit. Taking into account Spidey's new fighting style, my theory is that he will mostly use his web shooters to disable his flight mechanism, just like he did with Falcon, and probably swing in with well-placed pendulum kicks. What did you guys think of the fight? Which fight would you like me to analyze next? Join my Patreon to get access to cool behind-the-scenes stuff and a bunch of other rewards. Subscribe, and you can follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and brand new Facebook fan page, Godzillarex. See you next time.